Alright, let's dive in. Number 10. Diamonds. Ever been stuck at an airport paying way too much for a small bottle of water? You know it's overpriced, but you still buy it. That's basically the diamond market, except instead of a few dollars, you're spending thousands on a shiny stone. Here's the reality. Diamonds aren't actually rare. The earth has tons of them. So why do they cost so much? One name, De Beers. In the late 1800s, massive diamond discoveries in South Africa created a problem. Too many diamonds meant prices would crash. So De Beers stepped in and bought up most of the mines, stockpiling diamonds and releasing only a limited supply each year to keep prices high. Imagine someone owning every pizza shop in your city but only opening one. Suddenly, pizza feels exclusive and ridiculously expensive. Then came 1947. De Beers hired marketers who came up with the legendary line, "A diamond is forever." Those 4 words reshaped culture. Before that, engagement rings featured all kinds of stones. After that, diamonds became the symbol of love. They even pushed the idea that you should spend 2 months' salary on a ring. Not tradition, just advertising. In reality, producing a diamond might cost under $100. The rest of the price? Branding. And once you leave the store, its value drops fast. Try reselling it. You'll see the truth. Number 9. Printer ink. This stuff is insanely expensive, sometimes costing more per ounce than high-end wine. Printer companies often sell printers super cheap, sometimes even at a loss. Why? Because the real money comes from ink. Their cartridges are locked with chips, so you can't use alternatives, like a car that only runs on one overpriced fuel. And those cartridges? Mostly empty. Plus, the chip can tell your printer the ink is finished, even when there's still some left. Some printers won't even print black and white unless color ink is full. It makes no sense, but it makes them money. The crazy part? Ink costs just a few cents per ounce to produce. You're paying up to $75 for it. Number 8. Designer sunglasses. Here's something wild. Most of them are controlled by one company, Luxottica. They make or own brands like Ray-Ban and Oakley, plus they produce glasses for luxury labels and sell them in their own stores. So they control production, branding, and retail. Making a pair might cost just a few dollars. Add a logo, and suddenly it's hundreds. And the quality difference? Not as big as you'd think. Even cheap sunglasses can provide the same UV protection. That feature is inexpensive to add. When Oakley tried to compete, Luxottica simply removed them from stores. Sales dropped, and eventually they were acquired. Number 7. Bottled water. The water itself costs almost nothing. The bottle costs a few cents. Yet you pay a couple of dollars. That's thousands of % markup. And many brands. Just purified tap water. It's literally written on the label. The trick is branding, mountains, exotic names, premium vibes. It makes you feel like you're drinking something special. Meanwhile, tap water in many places is tested more often and is just as safe. In blind taste tests, people often can't tell the difference. But packaging changes perception, and perception drives sales. Number 6. Brand name pain relievers. You grab a popular brand for $8, while the generic version sits next to it for $2. Same ingredient, same strength. That's not optional, it's required. Generics must match the original. So why the price gap? Marketing, packaging, and brand image. In many cases, both versions come from the same manufacturer. Only the label is different. Number 5. Ticket convenience fees. You buy tickets online, do everything yourself, and still get hit with extra charges at checkout. Convenience fee, processing fee, service fee. Companies make billions just from these. This strategy is called drip pricing. Start with a low price, then add fees at the end when you're already committed. And most people just accept it. Number 4. In-game skins. Imagine paying real money for clothes that only exist in a video game. That's what skins are. They don't change gameplay, they just change appearance. But they're huge business. Once created, they can be sold infinitely. One design, endless buyers. Some rare items even sell for massive amounts. It's all about status, standing out, even in a digital world. Number 3. Movie theater popcorn. A large tub costs around $9, but the actual ingredients cost just a few cents. Theaters keep ticket prices lower to get you in. then make money on snacks. You're inside, options are limited, and suddenly overpriced popcorn feels normal. Number 2. Naming a star. Sounds romantic. Pay to name a star after someone. But it's not official. Only one organization actually names stars, and they don't recognize these services. Your named star still has its scientific label everywhere else. You basically paid for a fancy certificate. Number 1. College application fees. You submit an online form and pay $75 or more just to apply. Most applications are initially screened by software in seconds. Many never get reviewed by a human. But schools still collect millions in fees. The more applicants they reject, the more selective they appear. That attracts even more applicants and more money. It's a system that profits from rejection. That's it for today. More content like this coming soon. Stay tuned.